Live from Ashland, Ohio, it's Ashland's annual Christmas parade, tree lighting, and downtown fireworks. Welcome everyone to this festive celebration. We'll be bringing you the memories and magic of a vintage Christmas. Stay tuned for an exciting journey filled with joy, wonder, and the holiday spirit. With your host, Mayor Matt Miller, Ohio State Representative Melanie Miller, and Mix 106.1 WVNO host, Shelley Kemper. Merry Christmas, and let the enchantment begin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful downtown Ashland. Merry Christmas, everyone. This promises to be a wonderful evening for all of us as we officially kick off the Christmas season here in beautiful downtown. Now tonight, I'm actually joined here on the announcer's platform by two very impressive women. First off, to my right, I have the lovely Melanie Miller, our state representative, and my wife. Melanie, thank you for joining us tonight.
Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas.
And on my left, I also have a beautiful woman, and this is Shelley Kemper.
Hi.
Shelley, thank you for being here tonight.
It is my pleasure when I get the phone call or the text from you to be back here. I don't know, is this the third year, fourth year for me? I'm not sure.
I think it is.
Your downtown Ashland is remarkable.
It truly is. It truly is amazing. The decorations look marvelous.
They're beautiful.
The music, it really adds a lot to our downtown.
Well.
And of course, we just want to thank you for taking the time to be with us here in beautiful Ashland tonight.
Thank you. Was here last night.
Yes.
Got a taste of like what was to come tonight again. Thank you for having me.
Well, we loved having you here. Of course, for those of you who are listening up and down the street, many of you will recognize Shelley Kemper from WVNO 106.1 FM out of Mansfield, and also WMFD. You're also a television personality as well.
I am, and I have to say one real quick thing. My husband has the granddaughters tonight, and they are watching us on your City of Ashland Facebook page, so they're very excited. A big Merry Christmas to Eden and Eve.
Absolutely, and we do want to welcome everyone who's watching from home and around the country. We certainly appreciate you joining us tonight, and our crew has worked all day to make sure that you have some wonderful views of tonight's parade. Melanie, why don't you begin by telling us a little bit about who we have to thank for tonight?
That's right. We want to give a big thank you to our friends at Ashland University for broadcasting us on WRDL 88.9, to Armstrong Cable for streaming us and Channel 2 and Channel 100, and to Dynamic Audio and Dylan Counts Productions for providing the City of Ashland live stream on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, for all of you who came and gathered with us. And it looks like we have our first entry rounding the corner.
Do. We are beginning tonight with the Ashland City Police Division, and we are thrilled to see Chief Dave Lay leading us with his family by his side. Chief Lay is all smiles because he knows Santa is on his way. Thank you to Chief Lay and the rest of our Ashland Police Division, most of who are working the streets tonight, for helping us out with tonight's parade.
And this is a beautiful tribute to this year to a vintage Christmas. You've done it well, Matt and Melanie. Following the police department will, of course, be your honor guard from VFW Post 1067.
Absolutely, and many folks standing here tonight may not realize it, but today is actually Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day.
Yes, it is.
December 7th, 1941. Tonight, we want to remember the lives lost at Pearl Harbor and the families forever changed by this unprovoked attack. Their sacrifices underscore the importance of a strong national defense and the need to remain vigilant against threats to our freedom. Tonight, the Honor Guard is joined by the VFW Auxiliary American Legion Poppies and the AMVET Clovers. These organizations work to provide benefit and support to all of our area veterans, and we want to thank all of our veterans tonight for your service.
Yes, and rounding the corner, we want to welcome the Ashland County Sheriff's Office, also located on Main Street, and they're proud to serve all of Ashland County. Sheriff E. Wayne Reisner and his deputies work day and night to keep our communities safe and secure. And from the bomb squad to the K-9 units to the road patrols to the investigators, they have us covered. And we also have our local DARE officers this evening. She was walking the dog there. They are very familiar to many of our young faces in our community, supporting our county's children to resist drugs, violence, and bullying.
Aw, that's fantastic. Such a beautiful tribute here in Ashland. And I see now the Ashland Fire Department is a fully staffed 24/7 department servicing the city of Ashland, as well as Milton and Montgomery townships. Look at those rigs pulling in. Our fire department provides free smoke detectors, of course, very valuable CPR training, fire extinguisher training, and more. Thanking them for their hard work tonight, helping to keep all of us safe, including while we enjoy the beautiful fireworks yet to come after tonight's parade.
And next up, we have a special guest. Tonight, we are honoring our Parade Grand Marshal. Our Parade Grand Marshal is not only a friend to our community, but a personal friend as well. Sheriff E. Wayne Reisner is retiring after serving our community for over 30 years. 24 of those years, he served as our elected sheriff here in Ashland County. In fact, Sheriff Reisner is the longest-serving sheriff in Ohio. Sheriff Reisner was a member of the U.S. Army from 1968 to 1990. In 1990, he joined the Ashland County Sheriff's Department office as a corrections officer and shift supervisor. He's also been a patrol officer, 911 coordinator, new jail project coordinator, and our director of communications, as well as a chief deputy. So congratulations, Sheriff E. Wayne Reisner, on your upcoming retirement.
That's
fantastic.
right. And also joining him was our sheriff-elect Kurt Schneider as well. So we're very excited for that transition. It will be a good one as well. And looks like our city council is in these classic cars provided by
beautiful.
Whitmore Motors. They are so neat. Merry Christmas, everyone. Again, Whitmore Motors is driving our Ashland City Council. They're also located right up the street and on Route 42. The council members have a lot to smile about. It's been another year of making Ashland a wonderful place to be. And riding with their spouses are Angela Woodward, representing Ward 4, Dennis Miller, representing Ward 3, Jason Cayo, representing Ward 2, Steve Workman, our council president, representing Ward 1, and Dr. Dan Lawson, our city councilman at large.
Oh,
and
that's
there's a
fantastic.
lot to smile about this year.
There
Ashland
is.
is definitely on the rise and definitely a special place.
Hey, it looks like our next entry, Ashland Christian School. An Ed Choice Scholarship School is located a mile west from downtown. They've been investing in Christian education for students since the early 70s, 1972, providing services for students preschool through 8th grade. Ashland Christian's mission is to prepare students spiritually as well as academically to take their place in God's world, and we're so glad for that. They're also taught to gain understanding through the knowledge of the Bible. Very important to seek wisdom to pursue Christ. ACS encourages you to remember the real reason for the season.
That's outstanding. We have so many wonderful institutions here in our community, and that is certainly one of them. Now, here in just a moment, we are going to be greeted by the Ashland Regional Ballet. The Ashland Regional Ballet is making their way down Claremont Avenue, and this year will be the 33rd anniversary of the Nutcracker. The 33rd anniversary of the Nutcracker. They do a wonderful job on that production. We have had the honor of sharing this production of the Nutcracker with the Ashland community for more than since 1992,
Wow.
I believe.
Long time.
So this year's performances will be Saturday, December 14th, Sunday, December 15th, and they will be held in the Archer Auditorium at Ashland High School. Their performances are perfect for an afternoon Christmas activity, and if you want tickets, you can visit their website, or you can always stop by the studio and purchase your tickets there as well. Look at them go. Here they
Look at
are
'em.
on the corner.
Oh.
They're going to do a little performance for
They
us,
are.
giving
They
us
look
a
marvelous.
sneak.
It's a good way to stay warm.
It is a good way
Dance
to
at
stay
the
warm.
intersection.
And this truly is a wonderful tradition for our families and our community. And if you notice, I wore my special Nutcracker earrings
Yes, she
for the
did.
occasion.
Yes, they're wonderful. All right, so the dancers, as
Great
they
job.
make their way down the street, it looks like who's coming next? We've got a wonderful display here. More dancers.
More
We've got more
dancers.
dancers for the Nutcracker.
They've done a nice job on their wagon, too. It's very beautifully done.
Excellent. You know, that is incredible how much time and attention people put into their floats each year.
Absolutely.
They do a marvelous job.
Well, and I have to tell you, Ashland stands out.
Yes.
You're you're wanting to become the most Christmassy city.
You are absolutely right.
It's got to happen soon.
I think so. After all, we are a world record-setting
Yes,
city.
you are.
That's right.
That was
All
very
right.
impressive.
Well, now we are so excited to welcome the Humane Society of Ashland County. This is a group of Humane Society board members, volunteers, and animals, both past and present. They work with all kinds of domestic animals. In fact, in 2023, our Humane Society rescued and rehomed 136 dogs, 131 cats, 2 rabbits, and 1 horse. Can you believe that? They are definitely busy. All of these animals were neutered and fully vetted before being adopted into their new homes. Our Ashland Humane Society is an all-volunteer run organization, and it's without a shelter. And so all funds raised only go to the care of the animals that they aid. And they have a wonderful partnership with the Vet Tech program at the Career Center, Feeders Pet Supply, Barker Shop, PetSmart in Ontario, and many, many others.
Certainly a lot of love in this community for our
I would
four-legged
say so,
friends.
yeah.
I wonder if Santa's reindeer would like a day of stay, play, and pamper at the Barker Shop. They just passed us here just a moment ago, the Barker Shop Pet Taxi. It can pick up and deliver your pet for boarding, daycare, grooming, dog training, and more. And it looks like we've got the Highway Patrol up next.
That's right. And is that what they are?
Yes, we've got the
Friends of the
Highway
group?
Patrol
Oh,
here.
that's fantastic.
And following the Highway Patrol, it looks like it is a group of horse-loving people.
I think these are, they trail ride together at parks in Mohican, Malabar, and Medina. And I have seen them before. Very recognizable. Glad to have them here tonight.
All right, who's up next, Melanie? Looks like we've got a tractor on its way down Claremont.
Of course, and very fitting on that tractor, we have royalty coming our way.
Wow.
It's the 2024 Ashland County Junior Fair Court with Fair King Nick Cartwright, our Fair Queen, Sage Runyon, and the court members.
Aw.
Caitlin Jeffrey, Danielle Stamen, Chloe Crow, and Scarlett Wilhelm. Congratulations, and they do a great job keeping agriculture well and alive in our county.
Yes.
And they are dressed warm for tonight's parade
They
as
are.
well.
They definitely have the wave down.
They do.
The wave of royalty.
They do, the wave of royalty.
Wonderful.
Also, it looks as if following closely behind, Oak Hollow Farm might be coming up next with their colorful driving unit, consisting of drivers with carriages pulled by many equine, including horses. I do believe there are some miniature ponies.
Yes, there
love
are.
them.
Look at all of
Miniature
them.
horses represented tonight from Wayne, Richland, and Ashland counties. Oh, that looks fun.
They are
Yes,
so
it
looks
does.
fun.
And it looks like they brought the Grinch with them.
Yes,
as
they
well.
did.
And the few elves, it looks like, too.
How fun.
Well, now, following the ponies, we have the Ashland Jeep Club. The Ashland Jeep Club is a local club, and the Jeeps range from stock and to modified, new to old, all kinds of different Jeeps, all different colors. We promote, as a group and organization, the Jeeps tonight because they are often in our parades. They are often at activities throughout our community, raising money for special causes. They're at a variety of different cookouts and picnics here in the parks throughout the year. And if you want to learn more about joining our Ashland Jeep Club, you can do so by tracking down one of these folks who are driving these fabulously decorated Jeeps tonight.
I'm really liking the one with the snowman on top.
I do
Frosty
too.
is looking mighty comfy.
Yes, he is. Look
Greatly
at that.
decorated.
Wow,
Gonna
all
need some
decked
ducks
out.
to duck all those
Seriously.
Jeeps.
All
That is-
decked out with lights.
Well done.
Very good. That's become a favorite of mine after riding with a friend who has a Jeep.
Who has
I
a
didn't
Jeep?
know you're supposed to duck Jeeps that you
Yeah,
like.
you are. Yes,
So
you
there's
are.
a lot of wonderful Jeeps here tonight.
I do not envy the judges tonight.
No,
I think
not
there's
at all.
That's right.
some very intense, debating.
You know,
going
and
on.
speaking of our judges, we
Yeah.
actually have 3 judges tonight. They're stationed along the parade route. One of our newest judges is President John Parrish Peated from Ashland University.
that's
He is our new president of Ashland University. Joining us once again on the judges panel is Michael Zickafus, a familiar judge. And I do believe we have the owner of Twisted Ivy, one of our newest gift boutiques on South Street. She's joining us as well tonight as one of our celebrity judges. But it looks like the Ashland Library has showed up.
It has, yeah. Hi, say hi to Finney, everybody, in the decked out Ashland Public Library bookmobile this winter. And I believe in this thoroughly. I take my granddaughters a lot. Make the library your go-to for warmth, for entertainment, and for education. They offer a variety of events that are tailored for all ages, in story time locations, workshops galore, to insightful book clubs, community gatherings. It's a really great time in the winter to explore and make the most at your local library.
Okay,
Wonderful.
'twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. And the cheerleaders were there. They were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of pom-poms danced in their heads. The Ashland Middle School cheerleaders and parents wish all of you a very merry Arrows Christmas. Look at them with their pom-poms.
Staying warm, keep cheering. That's terrific.
And next we have our friends at Farm and Home Hardware, and of course they're always arriving in style in their horse-drawn wagon full of farm and home staff, family, and friends. If your Christmas shopping isn't done yet, come and visit them downtown, where you can get gifts for everyone in your family, from jewelry to grills. And I love that you can personalize gifts as well. And who doesn't love Yetis? You definitely
love
need
Yetis.
a Yeti.
Yeah.
So make sure you get one for someone on your Christmas list.
There
No
you
need
go.
to keep things cool tonight.
No, not at all. Oh, yeah, exactly. Hot's not going to stay warm either. Ashland Special Needs Ministry, a nonprofit organization striving to include our friends with special needs in the areas of community, especially churches. Rounding the corner tonight, thank you. Our friends are not less because of their needs. They are created in God's image, and our desire is for others to see that this holiday season too.
Now it looks like we've got a group of little reindeers joining us now. Drop the Beat Dance Center is located in Shelby,
Aw,
Ohio.
how fun.
And they are under the direction of Shelby Bachman. The studio contains 140 members ranging from ages 2 to all the way up to 18. They offer competitive dance, recreational dance, tumbling, and newly added baton.
Wow.
Let's see. Look at them go.
Look
wow,
how many
what
there
a group.
are.
What
I
a
love
What
group.
a great group.
The turnout is amazing.
It is.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Believe it or not, these are award-winning dancers that we're seeing here at tonight's parade.
And they're dressed as Rudolphs.
They are. They are.
I like the reindeer.
Evidently, this past summer, the competitive elite jazz team from the studio took home the first place national title at the competition.
Wow,
So that's outstanding.
congratulations. That is great.
Wow, this is one of our biggest entries
Wow.
yet.
Love it.
It
well
kind of
done.
gives me, it kind of reminds me of being in New York City and watching the Radio City Rockettes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Future
Look at 'em
Rockettes.
go.
That's
Melanie,
right.
those are future Rockettes right
yes,
there.
that's right. Oh, next coming up we have, it looks like, is it Hands of Grace Services? They've been working with individuals in the Ashland community for 9 years. The holiday parade is one of the many things they look forward to every year, and they wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right. Look at this. Bates
Wow.
Garage and Towing.
Well
what a
done.
wonderful
Going. They've got a great
they
float
have,
here.
Pulling our friends from the Hands of Grace Services. All decorated.
wonderful.
I love seeing
that took some effort.
It did take some effort.
That
I do
took
want
some
you to
time.
know, though, I'm a bit envious of all these folks going by wrapped in these cozy blankets right now.
We're not cold. No, not at all.
No, not at all. We love that cool, brisk wind that's blowing
right.
through our hair
That's
right now.
Exactly.
That's right.
Well, what's great is we have so many wonderful people on our street tonight, all gathered together, so hopefully we can keep cozy here
I
on
think
Main
so.
Street.
Well, we know this too. You should never have to leave your community to get really good quality health care.
That's right.
The Ohio Health Ashland Health Center offers emergency care. They also offer primary care services, rehabilitation services, and more. Ohio Health is committed to your health, your wellness in 2025. Make sure to grab a giveaway from their associates.
Looks like they have a few gift packages in the back of that
Nice.
Ohio Health pickup.
That's
Now,
great.
following the Ohio Health entry this year, it's our friends from Park National Bank. Park National Bank. The holiday season is a time for reflection, gratitude, and compassion. On behalf of the Park National Bank, thank you for allowing us to be a part of your life. They want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas tonight. And Park National Bank continues to do amazing things all throughout our county and our city. So welcome again, Park National Bank.
Here
Thank
they
you for
come.
joining us tonight.
They've got Snoopy in the back,
I
the bed
love
of the truck.
Snoopy.
And Matt, that's one of your favorite Christmas movies, isn't it?
It is.
Charlie Brown.
I've
think
already
that is-
watched it this year.
Have you? I haven't, but I read the book today.
Did you?
Read the
Wonderful.
book today.
That's
Yes.
very good. What would be your favorite Christmas movie, Shelley?
Oh golly, It's a Wonderful Life.
That's a good
I like
one.
that one, and it in black and white, preferred. But you know, I don't know. I'm not really a Hallmark kind of girl.
I understand.
I would say I do like a good comedy like Elf
That's a good
Yes.
one, too.
on the right day.
That's a good
And
one.
the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
a
you
good
have to
one,
have that
too.
I've
one.
already watched it this year.
Have you? Good.
Now, ladies, I want to draw your attention to this wonderful candy cane that is joining
I
us here on
love
the corner.
candy
Wow.
cane.
This is one of the fabulous, amazing giants from Columbus.
I love
These
them.
performers have joined us at the last several parades we've had in downtown, and they do a marvelous job of entertaining audiences of all sizes and all places.
That's right.
Look at that wonderful candy cane.
And very fitting with this year having Candy Cane Trail breaking the
That's
Guinness Book
right.
of World Records. So
Ashland,
very
Ohio,
exciting.
setting a world record. Now, look,
Look
there's
at
one of
these
my
two.
favorites. You know, Shelley, I think last year you and I commented that the Dancing Mirror Man, he is fabulous, isn't he?
I'm
Look
so
at
glad
him over
he's
there.
back. It's
Very
amazing
good.
to
Look at him
watch.
sparkle.
And it's perfect with the fire coming up behind him.
Absolutely.
Which everybody
Look at the
can
big
see that on
nutcracker.
the
Yes.
coverage tonight. It's really very cool.
Well, this is that 30 seconds where we get to thaw out.
Right.
Our
Thank
friends
you.
from Ashland Balloon Rides. They're providing scenic flights all throughout our county and our area. If you would like to take a ride in a hot air balloon, these are the people you need to talk to. Please check out ashlandballoonrides.com if you want more information about how you can take a balloon ride over our great city.
Boy, that's incredible, Matt.
And you know, I will tell you, it is really surreal to see those balloons floating in the air in our community
is.
when the weather is perfect. So we're very blessed to have them in our community. How about this next one? Let it snow.
Aw.
We've got a gingerbread. Who wants to ride in my little red wagon?
Oh,
well,
that's wonderful.
look at this, a
How
supersized
fun.
one full of large toys and a life-size gingerbread man. Land Miller Landscape is a landscape and fence company serving the Ashland area for over 15 years.
Boy, that's remarkable too.
And you know,
Well
we have to
done.
remind everyone, because I know we got started right away. I don't think we talked much about the fact that tonight's parade theme, you referenced it, Shelley, is a vintage Christmas.
Yes.
So you can see where they really tried to match up with that theme.
I like
with
the
the
blocks.
old radio flyer wagon.
The wagon and the blocks was perfect. It looks like St. Edward's School is quickly following, and they are a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence. St. Edward's School has provided excellence in education and, of course, a faith-based environment for over 70 years. By the way, scholarships are available for all students. That's good news. And virtually, most students can attend at little or no cost, which is wonderful. That helps when it's a tough economy. The school provides various services to children, including their amazing therapy dog, Ellie.
All right.
That's wonderful. And more families are able to enjoy an education of their choice
Yes.
thanks to the expansion of those Ed Choice scholarships this year. But I hear someone coming up around the corner.
More
and you
dancers.
know, I love dance and I love
I know you
cheer.
do.
And I am so happy to introduce this next group, the Sophistication Dance Company. They're in their 20th season of dance, and they offer competitive and non-competitive dance classes as well as tumbling. Sophistication has won 18 national champion titles, and they're currently accepting dancers. So make sure you check them out at Ashland High School on February 2nd. And I love the bright color pom-poms
That's
that they're
perfect.
sporting today.
Again, well attended tonight. They got a lot of volunteers that
Absolutely.
decided we're dancing for Ashland.
Boy, that's wonderful. Look at the whole generation of dancers we have coming up. We've had, I believe, 4 dance groups come through already, and they're some of our best entries. Tonight, I want to draw your attention to a memory of Christmas past. This is courtesy of our friends from Comfort Control. Picture a vintage Christmas snow globe, the kind with twinkling lights, soft falling snow, and a warm glow that makes you feel like you're wrapped in comfort. Since 1980, our friends at Comfort Control have brought that warmth and peace to folks' homes all across our region. Like the magic inside of an old-fashioned snow globe, their team creates the perfect indoor climate, that cozy home that we all long for. This holiday season, let our friends at Comfort Control bring more warmth and coziness to your Christmas by serving you at your home and providing you with an HVAC system. I could use one right now.
I could use it. Yeah.
That's
Anyone
right.
have one available?
That's right.
Space heater?
Yes.
That would be great
exactly,
too.
exactly.
Does this look like Caldwell Banker
Oh, yes, it
represented?
does.
Nice.
Blue and white.
Love, 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 love what you've done.
All
Hi,
right.
guys. Yes, a third-generation family-owned business, and they're welcoming you to this beautiful parade and, of course, for the holiday season, celebrating 80 years in business. That's remarkable. They have been the most trusted and top-producing real estate company in Ashland County. Caldwell Banker Ward Real Estate is known for their local involvement, community support, their volunteerism, and they're the ones that place over 5,000 American flags throughout the city and county, really bringing home the 4th of July spirit.
Sounds like a fabulous high school band is on the way. It looks like we have the Mapleton Mounties Marching Band joining us tonight. There they are in all their Santa hats.
Were you guys ever in marching band? Because I was.
You know,
I was the flag
not.
twirler.
That doesn't surprise me.
You know, I was not in marching band because I was a football cheerleader, but I did play flute and piccolo.
There you go.
So I played that in the orchestra.
Okay, and I was a violinist in the orchestra.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Yep.
And I was at home watching TV.
Somehow, I really doubt that about you, Matt. Really doubt it.
Well, we are so thankful that our friends from Mapleton School District have joined us tonight. Thank you for participating in the parade.
That's terrific.
All right, you know this is coming just in time because I'm starting to see some little snowflakes blow by every now and then. It looks like the Gazinski family is joining us tonight. The Gazinski family loves to come together to create a float each year for this Christmas parade. They know they could embody the parade theme of Vintage Christmas because their mother and father, Yvonne Mitchell Gazinski, started their beautiful family in 1954. Just a few years later, the movie Frosty the Snowman was released. The family tonight is wearing earmuffs and scarves like Karen and the kids do in the movie. They are also passing out candy, including 2,600 Dum Dum Suckers, and they're continuing a tradition started many years ago with their parents who gave every child who came to Mitchell's Orchard a Dum Dum Sucker. Thank you to the Gazinski family. They continue to be an important player in all that goes on in our community here in Ashland.
Did you know, just a quick fun fact, that Dum Dum was invented in the state of Ohio?
No, I did not know that.
There you go. Pretty exciting.
And that was a pretty impressive Frosty the Snowman.
It
He
really
looked like a
was.
very
It
tall
really
Frosty.
was. But before she gets by us, we want to introduce you to Miss Ashland County for 2025, Ashley Canfield. She's truly honored to celebrate tonight with all of us here at the Ashland Christmas Parade. And she also wants to recognize all of our veterans and the men and women who have served in the U.S. military. Together, she believes that we can work together to create a better America. Thank you once again for your service to all of our veterans. And today, Ashley's challenging all of us to continue to honor these important heroes.
We had Ashland Arts Center after Miss Ashley there. It allows you to step into the world of elegance and expression with their enchanting ballet and dance classes, where every twist and twirl is an invitation to explore the joy of movement. So I want to say it's pretty exciting to see all of these dance groups. Again, as
Absolutely.
Matt, as you had mentioned.
Very well represented.
Really good.
And Directions Credit Union, we didn't want to forget about them. Inviting you to step back into time, of course, to childhood memories, and who doesn't love those? Waking up Christmas morning in anticipation of Santa Claus, bringing all those toys that you just hope you get, if you're good.
Absolutely.
If you're good.
If you're good. If you're good. Very good. And there's another Radio Flyer Red Wagon. I have to tell you, I recently bought one of those at an antique shop.
Did you?
Just so that we could have it ready in case we needed to pull someone.
Oh, I love
Great.
that.
We got a lot
Good
of
for
nieces
you.
and nephews, so
And we've actually used it in some parades, actually,
Yes,
to put the
we
little
have at
ones
this
and
point.
our
That's
parade
gone well.
candy in the back.
All right, Crystal Care Center of Ashland. It's a skilled nursing facility with a 4-star rating, and they meet all the quality measures that are before them, offering short-term and long-term care. They offer world-class therapy, rehabilitation, and nursing care to folks all over our region. And to get your loved ones up and moving, they invite you to come and see their facility, and they will welcome you with open arms into their home.
Wonderful.
Friends from Crystal Care Center. All right, now those are my size of presents.
I like those.
Those big presents.
Those
in the
are
back of
good.
that truck.
That is wonderful.
If you're receiving those, Matt, you must have been
We
good
must have been
all year
really
round, you
good.
and Melanie.
Well, you know, it's really wonderful that Santa has someone he can rely on in case all of the big presents don't fit in his sleigh. So during that busy time of year, Benner Trucking and Hauling can help Santa deliver the gifts to all the good boys and girls of Ashland.
And it looks as if Matt and Melanie, the Stewart and Coy families, are perennial favorites.
Yes, they're back.
Returnees for the Christmas parade. Always bringing a lot of joy to family, to all, and wishing you a very, very Merry Christmas.
Would you believe
Look at that.
Another radio
one.
flyer red wagon.
Yay. I
All
love it.
right.
I love it.
Now, it looks like on this wagon, we have the Synergy Sweetheart Dance Team. They are a 501c3 nonprofit dance team. They never turn down a dancer due to their inability to pay, their disabilities, or background, and they consider their dance troupe to be the includers, where everyone fits in. They don't care where you come from or how old you are or what your background, you are always welcome to join their dance troupe. They've been in business for 10 years, and they currently have 13 girls and 1 boy on their dance team. So
Fantastic.
another fabulous dance team joining us tonight.
Wonderful. RE/MAX Showcase is up next. They are the fastest rising real estate company in Ashland with offices in both Ashland and Worcester. They've got a nice
Welcome,
float,
RE/MAX.
that hot air balloon.
Well done. Nice
Beautiful
trees,
trees.
too. Could the next one coming into the intersection be from Wilson Pest Management out of Greenwich?
Looks like it is.
Wilson Pest Management can take care of your pest control needs from rodents, spiders, bees, and ants. Just give them a call. Speaking of that, the Grinch was getting invaded by ants in his cave, so, you know, he gave Wilson Pest Management a call for help, and they came to his rescue,
Okay.
even though he's
Very
a tad bit
good.
Grinchy. But he was grateful, so that became what was a frown, became a smile.
That's outstanding.
He flew the Grinch's sleigh all the way here from the Grinch's lair. He could not wait to greet wonderful spectators in tonight's parade.
All right. Looks like we have another float coming just around the corner right now. Looks like we've got a little Santa house on the back of this one. Let me
Matt,
take
do you
a
know
look.
how many parade entries we have tonight?
You know what? I'm not sure what we ended up having. I think we're about at 80.
80? Well,
Little,
that's great.
maybe 80 to 83.
All right.
But
so
I'll
we're
tell you
about
what.
halfway through.
We're almost
Okay.
through, but here we are. We've got our friends from Armstrong. Armstrong has been providing service to the Ashland community since 1969. They continue to be very involved in all aspects of our communities, always supporting their different nonprofits that are across our county. They offer all of us a fiber optic-based network that's backed by award-winning 24/7 local customer service. They are the clear choice for internet, phone, and video here in our region. For good old-fashioned and excellent customer service, you can always call the folks at Armstrong, or you can even walk to their office, actually, because they're just located up Claremont Avenue. I also want to say a big thank you to Armstrong for broadcasting our parade tonight live on Channel 2 and 100. So,
Great.
Merry
That's
Christmas to our friends at
wonderful.
Armstrong.
Yes, and a big thank you for making that happen. I know many people are also tuned in to your Facebook page as well tonight. So
Absolutely.
a big hello to everybody that's maybe warm and sitting by a fire tonight inside.
All
Next,
right,
we have
University
our-
Hospitals.
Yeah.
University Hospitals Samaritan Medical Center. They're excited to share a vintage Christmas with us tonight. They are remembering simpler times
Oh, gosh,
and that
yes.
childlike innocence that we all experienced when we were young waiting for Santa. Just a warning, you may feel a sentimental longing for the past as you're reminded tonight when you see their red radio flyer wagon featuring G.I. Joe, a Rubik's Cube, and other toys from our past. We want to welcome our friends from University Hospital for joining us again tonight for this year's parade.
Well done. It looks like PHC Performance Heating and Cooling coming into the intersection tonight. Of course, specializing in furnace and AC installations. PHC also provides the highest level of customer service integrity and craftsmanship. And I love their float.
They
Isn't
brought
that
the
great?
snow with them.
I love it.
Look
Yeah,
at the
they
snow
did.
and the lights.
That's
Shelley.
where the flurries are
that's-
coming from.
Oh, well done, guys. Nice. Yeah. Yes, and don't forget, wishing you the best and the merriest Christmas to your family.
That's wonderful. Boy, that
Good
snow looked
craftsmanship.
real, didn't
Yeah, it did.
Sure did. I think this next one is the Color Sanctuary Salon and Spa. They've got a bright, colorful float here. They're a full-service salon and spa for the entire family, and they're celebrating a Trolls Christmas with the help of their employees and their little friends and their customers. I remember the Trolls. Did you ever have Trolls?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Trolls are huge right now too with the grandbabies. They're the
coming
whole
back.
new troll beginning.
All right, Shelley, now who is
Yes.
next?
Looks like it's Wayne Dorr. For over 50 years, they've been a trusted member of this community, offering garage doors, top quality, entry doors, and so much more to homes and businesses throughout Ashland. And of course, they serve beyond. This year, their team is very proud to celebrate the holiday season with everyone here represented in person and watching from home. Wayne Dorr wishes everyone a safe, joyful, and magical holiday season.
Very good. We've got so many wonderful businesses featured tonight
do.
in the parade. Of
This
course,
is impressive, Matt. When you told me on the phone, 15,000 people here last year.
Can you
This is a
believe it?
parade that continues to grow and thrive in your community.
you know, it's interesting because this year we were able to actually purchase the data. There are companies that monitor our cell phones and show where our movements are and how much time we spend in what places.
Right.
And the number of people that attended this parade in 2022 was around 9,000 people. Last year, it was over 15,000. So
that's
it'll be
just
interesting
amazing.
to see how many people are lining the streets tonight. So, who's up next, Melanie?
Oh, come all ye faithful. It's the Ashland Dickey Church of the Brethren. And they are
Hey!
keeping Christ in the center of the holiday. Hello, everyone. Their snow globe encloses their old-fashioned church, while
Yes.
outside, their carolers are singing. Their rail rollers are promoting bicycle adventures with the Rails to Trails system through Mid-Ohio.
Ooh, I like that.
And bicycle donations for those in need. And their parishioners are carrying Operation Christmas Child boxes to distribute festive candies. They've combined classic holiday elements with the warmth of Jesus' love and the joy of a traditional Christmas celebration.
They're the ones that bring us the Sunflower Festival each year.
Oh, no
Yes.
kidding.
And that warm sunshine would feel wonderful
I
right now.
really could use that right now.
Absolutely. Look at this. Another Radio Flyer Red Wagon.
Is this number 5?
I think
4 or
it is,
5?
isn't it?
Yeah.
We've even got a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, I love the
I
Rubik's
love it.
Cube. You guys,
and the
that's
Barbie
great.
doll. I love
yes,
that.
and the Barbie doll.
This
All
is the
right.
Ashland Craft Vinyl. They can provide for your cutting needs with adhesive vinyl or heat transfer vinyl for your projects and personalize your projects to make them yours.
They actually have a Mr. Potato Head, too. Remember Mr.
Oh,
Potato
man.
Head?
Yes. A lot of good memories with these toys that are represented tonight.
Was there a specific toy you would get every year? Is there something traditional that your family would?
The thing that
Provide?
I remember the most is getting Transformers. There
Oh,
was a period
yeah.
in life where I absolutely loved Transformers.
Yes.
So I remember those. But other than that, I remember getting the game Battleship one year.
Isn't that a fun game?
It is a
I
fun
played that with
game.
my uncles all the time. That was a fun one.
My grandmother always got us Barbie dolls that looked like all of the grandchildren. So
So she tried to match them up?
she did. Our
Wow,
colors,
that's
our
impressive.
themes, and everything, and that was always very special. Well, we just have a Merry Christmas from Shelby Joe's, Sloppy Joe's Sauces, and owner Brenda Lee. Their gingerbread house and gingerbread people are a reminder that Jesus is the sweetest name I know.
Oh, that's
Beautiful.
wonderful.
That's
Look
great.
at their float.
Very well
The
done.
next one coming up here.
There's never a dull moment at Jellystone Park in Cleveland and Sandusky, your ultimate destination for family fun and adventure. On those hot summer days, come dive into excitement at their wonderful park, the Jellystone Park. Are sports more your thing? You'll love their rock climbing wall, their basketball court. They also have disc golf course. They have a gaga ball pit and human foosball. No matter how you choose to stay, in one of their cozy cabins or maybe a tent or RV, it doesn't matter. You'll make great memories at Jellystone Park.
Look at the Ashland Express train. I
Yes.
love it. This year, the Ashland Christmas Village brings the Cheerful Train as a new attraction to the village, which will be available for all of our children of all ages. So you can ride the Ashland Express with none other than Mrs. Claus.
I like
I
that.
want to go and ride
Well,
the Express.
this is all part of our Christmas Village, and that, of course, will begin right after we officially light the Christmas tree. Santa Claus will be down here several nights. He will visit with your children, and if you can't make time to be with Santa and give your wish list directly to him,
That's
you can
fantastic.
always drop a letter into the red North Pole mailbox that's down here at Corner Park. But the train is part of the Christmas Village this year.
And we
And
also
then-
want to give a shout out to LifeWise.
LifeWise.
Their bus came through the intersection already. It was great to see them. My granddaughter gets to attend LifeWise through her school. Love the fact that we are able to provide Christian education during the school day outside of the school building. It's a wonderful thing.
All right, it's the famous Major Billy Francis
I love
of the
this,
Salvation Army
Awesome.
Croc Center.
Wow.
Hi,
Anyone
everybody.
who knows Billy knows that he loves Christmas and he loves Christmas lights.
And he's got
is
a
having
sparkly
fun.
jacket on.
He
I
does,
love
he
it.
does.
He's bringing the spirit all by himself.
That's
Well
right.
played,
But
well
he's joined
played.
with a wonderful team there from the Salvation Army Croc Center. On the float, you'll see kids from the youth theater program, and they're gearing up for their next musical, their production of The Music Man. It will actually be showing at our very own Ashland Theater on January 17th, 18th, and 19th. If you haven't seen one of their productions yet, you need to go because they truly are spirited and spectacular. So
Their productions are extremely professional.
they are,
I
absolutely.
mean, you would feel like you are in a bigger city, a Chicago, a New York City,
Absolutely.
when you watch their productions. Amazing.
And it's wonderful to see the Ashland Theater used in that way
Yes,
as well.
absolutely.
Next up are local fitness groups of Ashland County. They teach and are exhibiting Zumba, buddy yoga. I've never heard of that.
I don't know what
Extreme
that is
hip hop
myself.
and spin cycling, all located at the Ashland Croc Center Water Park.
That sounds
Interesting.
fun.
In the water park.
Sounds like some in the water park.
would
I
be
like
a
that
fun
even
class
better.
to do.
Maybe on a warmer day.
Yes, exactly.
Looks like Next Home, Next Step. They are coming through the intersection now. Fantastic. Not just a real estate company, they're your partners in finding you the perfect home. A commitment to humans over houses. I like that. They prioritize your needs and dreams, guiding you every step of the way. Your next home is more than just bricks and mortar. It is where your next chapter begins, and obviously very important to them. This holiday season, trust to make your move memorable. Trust Next Home, Next Step.
Starting to see their orange more and more places around the county.
That's great.
A lot of growing businesses here in this community.
I see that. You do a great production on our WMFD page.
Oh, that's
And I
right.
love seeing all of the businesses that are popping up in Ashland County. Well done, Matt and
very
Melanie.
happy.
Yeah.
Well, the Kingston of Ashland is rounding the corner. They are a premier provider of skilled nursing, therapy, rehab, and long-term care support. For over 20 years, the Kingston's been dedicated to serving our local community with compassionate care. Whether you need short-term rehab or long-term care, they are here to support all of us. The Kingston also offers respite care and will give your family the relief that you deserve. Kingston of Ashland, you'll love the way they care for your loved ones. Another wonderful facility here in our community. All right, it looks like next up we have Mr. Gabe Sarno with his grandfather, Jeff Farner, representing the Christian Party of America. Walter Dribblelis is the driver, and Merry Christmas from all of us to all of you. Gabe Sarno, welcome to the Christmas Parade.
That's fun. Love the flags, too, by the way.
All right, that's great. Gabe will be thrilled to be down here in the parade this year. Attends a lot of our different events around the community, and we're honored to have him here tonight.
You know, with a vintage Christmas, it's nice to see, too, that our next big excerpt here in the parade is represented by the Victorian Christmas, an enchanting open house event at the Ashland Historical Society.
Ah, look at that. They've got snow.
I love it.
It's kind of a small blizzard.
It is.
Look at that. What a group. That is actually A&M Fire and Safety. I see that we might have one of these out of order here
That's
tonight.
okay. That's why I thought, well, I'm going to follow you,
No,
Matt.
That's
I'll
great.
follow
That's
you.
actually A&M Fire and Safety. Those are the folks that are now filling the air with that blizzard. They have been here in this community since 1957. They are a third-generation company, and we're so proud that they're part of our great town. So, welcome.
Next up is the Ashland County Emergency Management Resource Unit, and it is designed to assist area first responders with the various support functions that are involved with an incident response. These include first responder care and rehab, support and incident communications, an incident command post, and a number of other requested functions. This unit is supported by the Ashland CERT team and Ashland Area Amateur Radio Club.
You know, those radio clubbers, that's really important, and they're vital in an emergency
You
situation.
better believe it now
I've got
more
several,
than ever.
Several in the family. Engine 6212 is a frontline fire engine. Welcome to Savannah Volunteer Fire Department. This apparatus carries 1,000 gallons of water with firefighting and vehicle rescue tools, extraction tools, seating for firefighters, actually 4 of them.
Wonderful. And following the Savannah Fire Department, our friends from Brethren Care Village, a retirement community founded here in Ashland in 1972. They are taking us back to the Christmas of the 70s. Snow has fallen, downtown businesses are decorated festively, shoppers are out and about. On board their float tonight is their very own Henry Heiner, who's owner of Heiner's Pharmacy, very important part of our community's history. And we want to welcome once again our friends from Brethren Care. Thank you for joining us tonight.
And we have our beautiful queens from Ontario. Katie Bolin is a senior this year at Ontario High School. She is Miss Ontario 2024. And when she graduates this May, she'll receive both her high school diploma and degree from business from NC State. And then Carly Brinker's a junior. Miss Ontario 2024 is in the 4th grade. And finally, Little Miss Ontario, Mila Morrison, a 2nd grader. We have had the privilege of judging their pageant, Matt, this past summer, and we're very excited to welcome them to the great city of Ashland.
You know, one that just got by us here a moment ago was the Ashland Baptist Church. I don't know if any of you noticed the Lego nativity they had on the back of their
It was very
vehicle.
well done.
The Ashland Baptist Church has been in our community since 1934, and this year their slogan is Just Imagine. It's one of Lego's most popular slogans. And they say, just imagine what Jesus could do for your life. You can visit their church and learn more about joy and peace and everything that makes up a wonderful Christmas season.
That is what it should be about. Gingerbread people from Catholic Charities hard at work on this float, which is titled Christmas Under Construction. We've seen it passing by, wishing all of Ashland County a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2025 from your friends at Catholic Charities.
And following them are our friends from Grandpa's Cheese Barn and Sweetie's Chocolate. Our friends from Grandpa's Cheese Barn certainly have given generously to make our community have one of the best Christmases around. They, of course, are responsible not only for supporting our fireworks each year at this Christmas tree lighting ceremony, but they also assisted us with implementing all of these beautiful decorations you see up and down Main Street, as well as they are the lead sponsors of Candy Cane Trail. So God bless our friends at Grandpa's Cheese Barn and Sweeties. They've been in business for more than 47 years, and I want to personally say a big thank you to the Poor Balls for loving our community in such a marvelous way.
Absolutely.
Looks like we also saw Donnelly Ford of Ashland
Donnelly
represented
Ford.
tonight, bringing in the ponies. Stop out and discover the Donnelly difference. You know, you could get a beautiful new car under that tree this year.
Absolutely. And you know, Melanie, this is the night I'd like to have a milkshake.
Oh, well, I
True.
think Dairy Farmers of America might be able to help with that. They are the leading global dairy cooperative owned by family dairy farmers across the United States, and we're so glad to have them tonight in our parade. From fresh dairy like milk, cheese, and butter to frozen desserts and everything in between, our farmer-owned brand, such as Reader Dairy and True Moo, are in dairy cases across the country. Driving their calibration truck is Harold Swain, Mid-East Area Calibration Specialist, and he plays an essential role in ensuring our farmer owners bulk milk storage units in Ohio and surrounding states are calibrated so Santa can enjoy plenty of milk with his cookies this year.
How fun. And I would go for more than a milkshake. How about hot cocoa tonight?
I think
hot
so.
cocoa is more appropriate.
This will be a nice frappuccino.
Yes, that's right. And right now in the intersection, making its way around the corner onto Main is a Polk Jackson Perry Fire District, wishing everyone a wonderful, a safe and happy holiday season. They too appreciate the support of the district residents. They're also committed to providing excellent service to this community by way of emergency response, fire prevention, and public education. Cannot thank them enough for the work that they do.
You know, and I can't thank these communities enough for participating in our parade.
No.
You know, we've got representatives from all around Ashland County, and I just want to thank you for helping make tonight a very special night for all of us here
Remarkable.
in Ashland County.
Absolutely. And speaking of the theme, you can't get more vintage Christmas than the birth of Jesus. Who would have
Right?
thought? That's right. So our dear friends at New Life Community Church are representing for Christmas's OG. That is G-O-D. What?
I love
G-O-D,
it.
which spells...
OD.
That's right. Next Saturday, New Life invites all of you to visit their campus for Discover Christmas, an interactive live nativity experience. It's 100% free, and it features a petting zoo and indoor gathering area for hot cocoa. I'm in. And Christmas photo ops.
Exactly.
Make New Life's Discover Christmas part of your holiday tradition.
We need a runner.
We do.
We need
do.
a runner.
We do. Now, right behind New Life, we have the Wellington Implement Company. They're proud to celebrate 95 years as a trusted family-owned business serving our Ashland community. They have locations in Wellington and Medina, and of course, they're located right here on the north side of our town. They have been in the equipment business since 1929, and whether it's providing top-notch equipment, or quality service, you should expect the best from our friends at Wellington Implement Company. Tonight, they are actually featuring some of their tractors and vehicles. Wow, look at that.
I wonder
Those are
what that
impressive.
one's used for.
I love
That's pretty
that
neat.
vehicle.
I don't think anyone could stop that tractor.
No,
No terrain would get in the way.
do not get in its way at all.
Our friends from the Wellington Implement Company want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It looks like, what do we have behind them? Bears Towing and Recovery. They offer 24/7 towing and recovery with a full-service shop. Looks good.
That's right.
And I love this Christmas tree that's coming into view here in the intersection, too.
Look at him dancing.
Like a
in the
dancing
intersection.
Christmas tree.
That's right. I love Heffelfinger's Meat Market,
fun.
don't you?
That's
Fresh
fun.
meat.
Yes.
I had an opportunity to go behind the scenes with Heffelfinger's Meat Market recently.
Did
and
you?
They are truly a beloved local tradition since 1934. And this year, they're bringing us a vintage Christmas with a trip to the tree farm.
Oh, look at the
Oh,
truck.
that's fun.
Beautiful. Their classic truck is loaded with the perfect Christmas tree. Twinkling lights, soft snow, and cheerful sledders capture the timeless joy of this holiday tradition. For 90 years, Heffelfingers have been serving the Ashland area with the finest quality meats and festive cheer, and they're still a cherished part of the community today. And I'll tell you what, their Smokies are awesome.
Are they
They
good?
make
They're
great Christmas
wonderful.
gifts, and our dads love getting
you.
those as a gift.
Okay,
So-
thank you for the idea. I'm not done shopping yet. Hey, we also see coming through the intersection in this fabulous parade tonight, and we're so glad you're watching. Kenworth of Ashland offers parts and service since 2012, including 24/7 mobile fleet service, roadside repair. You have to have that once in a while. From their team to yours, they're wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas and a beautiful start to the new year.
All right. Look at that truck, too.
That's
They've
great.
got a great truck with the American flag draped across it.
wonderful.
Wonderful. Kenworth of Richfield.
Thank you for your service.
All right, now it looks like we have a bunch of dancing inflatables right now out on the parade route.
Gingerbread.
Bo Lacey Construction
That's
is your
fun.
trusted home remodeling contractor since 1984. Whether it be your roof, your siding, maybe your windows, your doors, your deck, your bathroom, you can count on our friends at Bo Lacey to make your vision a reality. Our friends at Bo Lacey tonight want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you. Experience you can trust, done right, on time. That is the motto of our friends at Bo Lacey Construction.
Great. I'll have to tell you, it almost looks like those inflatables look like cookies, Christmas cookies that came to life.
Those were fun. That was really fun. It looks like Abers Towing is represented tonight, and I should say Abers Towing and Crane.
Tow, tow, tow.
Tow, tow, tow. No play on Santa Claus there. Boy, that thing is shining well tonight.
Look at that. Now, some
Beautiful.
of you, as you were driving in,
Beautiful.
may have noticed the giant lit star hanging above Rite Aid here on Claremont Avenue.
Yes.
That is actually hoisted up there in the air by our friends at Abers. So a special thank you for that tonight. All right.
Yeah.
Abers has another wonderful truck in the
Yeah.
parade tonight.
Beautifully
Looks like some
represented.
vintage vehicles. All right. Wonderful.
Look at both those vehicles, the vintage truck and a newer one, too.
Yeah, that's a
Pretty
pretty one.
neat.
Very
Brand
pretty.
new, brand new for sure.
And boy, we're very grateful that they're in our area, especially when you need a tow truck.
Absolutely.
They come quick and do a great job.
Okay, let me get a closer look here. What do we have up next? It looks like our local company, Salon Concrete, is up next. They specialize in the smallest residential concrete jobs, as well as they do a great job with some of your biggest commercial work around the area. From their family to yours, they want to wish you and all of us a very Merry Christmas. So thank you very much for our friends from Salon for participating tonight.
Give a big wave, everyone.
All right.
A lot
Looks
of
like
people
they're staying
represented.
warm back there.
Yeah.
Okay, Salon Concrete. I'm taking a look now down the route. Look at those folks.
That's a pretty big float, too, for Sloan. Way to go.
I hope everyone is staying warm out there. We've got just a few more floats coming down Claremont Avenue. I know we've got people stationed all down Main Street, so they can't see the beginning of the parade.
No, they
This
cannot.
is actually quickly becoming one of the longest parade routes that we host each year.
It's wonderful.
So the parade starts up at College Avenue and makes its way back down here to Main Street and then ends ultimately at Union Street. So it's a long parade route.
Now, we do know also tonight you're going to put on an amazing fireworks show.
Yes,
a lot of
we are.
energy
Yes,
put
we
into
are.
that.
They-
What can we expect? About how many minutes, Matt?
Well, I think this year's show will probably be about 10 to 12 minutes.
Okay.
One of the best parts about this fireworks show is that they are smaller shells, so they don't shoot as high. So it really does feel as though you're right there in the action.
That's what I've loved every year being here.
It does. It certainly, you feel the vibrations in
Yes,
your
you
body.
do.
Our next float has let us know they have arrived with those toots. So now presenting the Gingerbread Bank by Farmer State Bank.
Oh,
Look at this.
wonderful.
What a
Yes,
great
Gingerbread
idea.
fun.
Land.
This whimsical float hopes to embody the essence of Ashland, celebrating Farmer State Bank's dedication to the community and surrounding areas with 6 sweet locations, offering a deductible array of residential and commercial loans along with banking services. As an FDIC equal housing lender, Farmer State Bank is here to support you every step of the way, and their Gingerbread Bank is a delightful addition to the parade.
That makes a beautiful picture for those
Sure
watching
does.
from home tonight.
You know, there's so many wonderful organizations that we have to thank tonight for this year's parade. We want to thank our Ashland Evening Lions Club for being one of our key sponsors. We also want to thank our friends from Ashland Main Street. They are actually the lead on this parade each year. And there's countless volunteers from across the community who help out with this effort. So a big thank you to all of them.
We'd also like to thank Apex Lawn Care and Snow Plowing, Edward Jones, Financial Advisors, Jim Rusby and Ben Key, Z's Hair Designs, Wellington Implement, and Sticks and Stones Landscaping. We really appreciate all of their efforts and their help making this possible.
Well, and we also want to thank the hardworking volunteers from the Ashland Evening Lions and the Ashland Legion Riders, Post 88. They help out each year with the parade. So thank you to everyone.
Oh, that's
now,
great.
someone's trying to get our attention,
I
Shelley.
think so.
Who
I
is
think
this?
Walmart has hit the intersection, committed to giving back to this community and in a very, very big way with a semi to carry their goods through downtown. Their shopping carts are full of Christmas joy that they want to spread all over the community and share with everyone tonight. And of course, in the season, as you're doing your shopping, champion Walmart driver and Ashland native Jason Imhoff is at the wheel of tonight's semi. Good
And
job.
It looks like behind Walmart, we have the Our Towing and Recovery, a family-owned business established in Ashland in 2011. Actually, you know what I'm seeing here? We have Our, and we also have Ayers Garage.
too.
Yeah, Ayers Garage is first up in the lineup. It's a vintage Christmas in the country from Ayers Garage and the Sengstock family.
Wonderful.
So they have their truck decked out in all those fabulous blue lights.
Yeah.
So welcome, Ayers Garage family. Thank you for being here tonight. And then behind them is the Our Towing and Recovery Company.
I'm glad you're handling this
That's
part.
right.
That's right. Those are awful
Tongue
similar
twisters.
in name. So Our Tow and Recovery, like I said, is a family-owned business from here in our community. They began in 2011. They now have 3 offices in 3 different counties, and they are capable of handling all of your towing and roadside service needs. They actually are able to enclose offer motorcycle trailers. They can offer enclosed trailers for cars and SUVs, even semi-trucks and trailers. So come experience the Our difference. So there they go. They have multiple units in this parade as they make their way around the corner.
And that looks like the rollercade that is rolling through the intersection now, an up-and-coming family entertainment area that is being
yes.
created in Ashland at the old Gerwig's building. No kidding.
Yes,
That's
that is
great.
a new development here. A lot of folks remember the old rollercade out at the fairgrounds.
That's fun.
We grew up with that, and they're going to try to recreate it and build on that idea out at Gerwig's.
I like that. That's great news, and Merry Christmas to all.
Look at this. Elvis joined us for our Christmas
Oh,
parade.
yes, look at it. I'll have a blue.
Sing it, Matt. And Elvis.
He looks great up there. Well,
That's
join
great.
along and spread the Christmas cheer the Elvis way. Nardo's Landscaping Solutions would like to wish the Ashland community a very Merry Christmas. And boy, they did an
They
outstanding
did a
job
wonderful
on
job.
their
Look at all
float.
those lights.
That is impressive.
It is.
That is impressive. Again, I don't envy the judges tonight.
Plus,
They've got
the
their
king
work
is
ahead
here.
of them. That's right.
Who would have thought the king would have joined us tonight?
That's right. I'm so glad he made it in.
That's right. Just in time for the
Just
holiday.
in time. Nick of time.
All right, Melanie, who's next?
All right. Well, we have another radio flyer. Very popular, a very wonderful memory for many of us. In 2025, Advocates for Families will be celebrating 40 years of serving the community. The building blocks of their programming offers CASA support-appointed special advocate volunteers, parent support services, teen 3E groups in the schools, youth mentoring, and family wraparound services to Ashland County. Their mission is enriching the community by empowering children, teens, and families through advocacy, education, and promoting responsible decision making. My tongue is getting a little frozen.
I understand.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
let
a
me
struggle
tell you,
tonight.
we were talking about some of our favorite toys of the past, and there is definitely one that I forgot about, the
What is it?
Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh,
Etch-a-Sketch. Our friends at McBee Paving
Yes.
have a wonderful float here with a lot of vintage toys. I see the old Grumpy Care Bear, which was the Care Bear that was purchased for me, as well as the Mr. Lucky.
Mr. Lucky.
Care Bear.
Liked Mr. Lucky.
I probably still have those bears, but I don't sleep with them every night.
There's another
in case you're
thing
wondering.
that I loved growing up was a Slinky. I'm thinking of vintage toys, you
Yes,
know?
that's right.
And then until Mom hit that on the stairs one
Yes,
day. Yeah,
I
that wasn't
see.
so much fun anymore.
That's right.
But
Well-
it was fun until then.
Well, those are wonderful. Those bring back wonderful
Yes,
memories.
they
And
do.
Right.
McBee Paving and Seal Coating wants to wish all of us a very Merry Christmas. They want to take us back to the decades of the 80s when some of our favorite toys showed up under the Christmas tree. So again, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas from our friends at McBee Paving.
And I like what they went on to say. The truck is new, but the driver is vintage.
That's right.
I
Very
didn't
good.
say that. It was in the script.
In the script. All right, it's another band, our very own Ashland Arrows. Tell us who they are, Melanie.
All right, our Ashland High School Marching Band and the Sweeties Dance Team are walking across Main Street now. The marching band and Sweeties perform throughout the fall at Arrow football games, school assemblies, and all kinds of community events. For this parade, they have selected a group of students donating their time and talents to their community. These students also participate in a variety of school clubs and organizations, plus additional music and dance events, including the Fall Play, Follies, Honors Band, and the musical. Miss Teen Ashland, Eva Early, and Miss Teen Ashland first runner-up, Jackie Metz, are both on the Sweeties dance team, and they're also marching with the band this evening. So go Arrows and Merry Christmas.
And Matt, Melanie, are we seeing one of our favorite couples begin to emerge?
Absolutely.
Oh, the moment we've been waiting
Is
for.
On the
This-
back of a big truck
Yes.
driven by Simonson Construction Services. Who is it, Shelley?
It is Santa and Mrs. Claus.
All right, Santa and Mrs. Claus are making their way through the intersection, but before they get here, it looks like our friends from Simonson have brought us a float tonight.
That's wonderful. I'm
Look
glad
at
to see
that.
that they are represented. And I love the sleigh.
Oh, absolutely.
And the reindeer in front. It's beautifully done.
Looks just like a Christmas card, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Well, that's a wonderful float. Look at all those live trees covered in lights. They've even got a horse-drawn sleigh.
I love that.
Wonderful. Very good. Well, we're so
what of you? What of you?
thankful that Simonson Construction is a part of our community. They are, of course, responsible for constructing some of the most impressive structures around Ashland County and the entire region. So we're very thankful that they are doing business right here in our own backyard.
I guess I jumped the gun just a little bit. I was so excited.
That's
was
what
so
I
I didn't
thought
get my
too.
letter out this year in
That's
time. But now we have all of the reindeer and Santa and Mrs. Claus represented.
All right, look at them. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen,
Comet, Cupid.
and Donner and Blitzen.
And by the way, looks like Sticks and Stones Landscaping is bringing the favorite couple in style.
Oh, wow, look, so detailed.
That's really, really good.
Really is. And once again, we want to remind all of you young children and even some of you older children that are gathering here tonight that if you have not yet sent your list in to Santa and you want to put in a good word for one of your loved ones, you can also stop down at Corner Park. After this evening, there'll be a number of nights throughout the month of December when you will be able to personally speak with Santa, and you'll get to meet Mrs. Claus. You may even get to take a ride on that new Ashland Express, the train that we saw earlier. Well, folks, we all know what that means now that we are seeing Santa and Mrs. Claus. It is time to wrap up our parade and get ready for the official Christmas tree lighting. But before we do, we want to thank our friends from Ashland Main Street. We want to thank their entire Christmas crew, the dedicated group of 7 women, just 7, who put together the great parade this year.
7 women.
That's right. They're part of the planning, but the truth is the group's much larger.
Good.
We have a lot of city employees. We have a lot of
wonderful.
police officers and other folks that work hard to make sure that this goes off without a hitch. So thanks to our Christmas crew at Ashland Main Street. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for joining us tonight for the parade. And now there's going to be a brief transition. So here in just a moment, myself and Melanie and Shelley, we are going to join Mr. and Mrs. Claus up on the stage in front of our 40-foot tall, majestic pine Christmas tree. Shelley and Melanie, I think my face is starting to freeze.
It is not easy to talk tonight into a
My
microphone.
lips aren't quite moving according to the
Oh.
words, but nonetheless, we want to take a moment here to thank everyone who's tuning in. But we would ask that you hang on for just a second because it'll only be a few minutes before we light up our fabulous downtown Christmas tree.
Thank you for letting me be a part of a spectacular night, guys.
We love having you. We make a
Thank
great
you.
team.
I think so. Thank you again.
All right, ladies, let's move to our next position. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to beautiful downtown Ashland, Ohio. What do you think, folks? Was that a great parade? I think it was one of the best yet, and we are so glad that you are willing to freeze with us tonight as we light up our fabulous downtown Christmas tree. Now, Shelley, you don't call Ashland home. You're a visitor tonight, so what do you think? All right. You know what? I'm going to pass Shelley the microphone so she can be heard because we want to hear what she has to say.
You have the best town, right? But I also encouraged a lot of Mansfielders to come this way tonight. So I think you're well on your way to becoming the Christmiest city, is that the right word to say, in the USA.
Let me ask you, Ashlanders, do you think Ashland is in the running to become the most Christmassy town in the U.S.? I think so. It's time the world noticed us. And you know what? They did notice us this past Sunday, didn't they? When we set the world record for the largest display of illuminated metal structures, Christmas trees, 776, but who's counting, in the world. And we want to thank our friends from Grandpa's Cheese Barn for making all of that possible. But tonight, we light our official city Christmas tree. Behind me, you will see the 40-foot tall, genuine, artificial, majestic pine Christmas tree with over 15,000 little twinkling lights. That's light. We're green here in Ashland. We don't cut down a new tree every year. We use the same one over and over and over again. So here we go. Santa and Mrs. Claus, you, of course, just traveled down that parade route. You saw all these smiling faces out there. What do you think of this year's parade?
This year's parade is fantastic. It's one of the biggest that we've had, and we're enjoying our times.
It's a wonderful evening, isn't it? And Mrs. Claus, we're so glad to have you here tonight. And Santa, before we start this countdown, do you have something you want to say?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. It is time to count down. We are going to start at 10. If you will join me, are you ready, Santa?
I'm ready.
Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Wow.
Wonderful.
Remarkable.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Aw.
And now, folks, as we close the evening, let's join together and sing our time-honored tradition. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Melanie, will you lead us?
All right, everyone, are you ready? Here we go. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful holiday.